Hello folks, welcome to this Walkie Talkie. In this episode, Kelsey, I'm doing bugger all walking, especially out in that -2 icy pavement shit show that we can all call Glasgow. I'm staying in. Right, this video needs to be done. I call this the triple legal case review. So I'm just going to check my notes, which are absolutely like nothing. Okay, so now people may have heard the name Legal Eagle, right? I'm going to be talking about Legal Eagle in two different circumstances in this video, possibly three. Let's see how it goes. But anyway, Legal Eagle is a guy who's a lawyer but also a YouTuber, and he does very interesting videos for one and all to watch. They're really good. And he popped a video out only less than 24 hours, and it's actually about the honey / Amazon situation, and he dropped a massive truth bomb. Woo! Right? And he is saying that he's organising a class action lawsuit with regard to all these people who had been scammed by honey / Amazon. And why we're calling it honey / Amazon rather than honey now is because Amazon have a lineage belonging to honey. You know, honey wasn't just a sole actor. You know, Amazon allegedly, let's go, own honey. So there's a big legal class action lawsuit going on right now. Anyone that has been affected by honey or thinks they could have been, there are email addresses in Legal Eagle's video to contact to get potentially, your money and whatever back. So that's the first time I'm talking about Legal Eagle. Right, now this is the reason that I'm having a wee set of notes here. Right. It's quite a lot of topics all in one video. So yeah, and other people are suing honey. I believe that would be what you call a single case by case matter. Now, we want to talk about Legal Eagle again. Remember about, I would say about 15-16 months ago, there was this woman known as Blair Christie, Illuminati, Prism of the Past, whatever naming capacity you want to use for this woman. She tried to allege that Legal Eagle was stealing her editing techniques and the paper effect. Look, we're almost halfway there. Look at the damage on this piece of paper. Like, friggin' honestly, like, I might get done for copying the paper effect and all. Anyway, but she made generally, as they say in Scotland, a cunt of herself, right? By taking on this lawyer for an online spat, and he's like, what are you on about? Kind of thing, and eventually, when she came off her high horse full of morals, she realised she was a bit of a dunce, right? And this whole conversation was very public, and her previous workers had came forward and said she's actually pretty much like that, but worse with us. And where possible, she tried to put cease and desist letters on people like Wonder, and One Topic at a Time. She actually tried to sue a person called Oz Media, but we're about to talk about it in a minute. She couldn't send one to the guy called The Click because he's in Sweden, and no lawyer in America can actually send over cease and desist over that far. It's only within the 50 states of America. Was it 51? Fuck knows, who cares? Right, but yeah, the cease and desist letters worked, but with one person, and that's Oz Media. She took the cease and desist and made it a lawsuit, I would say about 13-month long, tedious, brain damage expedition, and also damage his finances. At one point, I would say, but maybe 6 weeks ago, he made a video when he was talking about how bad the finances hit him, and because this has costed Oz Media 80k at that point, and by estimation of the way the costs are going, I believe up to this point it would have costed him closer to 100,000. But anyway, she got him into court. She messed up various legal documents. She basically, it was such a joke. Like, see, in a Scottish courtroom, if you're going to sue someone, you've got to turn up at court on day one with your facts hard, fast, and unshakable. If you turn up and you're just hesitating your way through the court case, the judge actually closes your case and puts everyone out. But she got 2 opportunities to make amendment to make things more truthful. She failed, and then on the third one, she made some weird bitter bullshit about abusing the dog and having to get restrictive orders on and stuff. I don't know how that went, but there was a lot of back and forthing done, and Oz Media put out this, I would say, offer to mediate, and this is called offer number 1. She refused it, and he just continued with the court case, and all of a sudden she agreed to a second mediation, and surprisingly enough, the actual case that went to court has been dismissed without fault on either side. Whether that was Blazon or whatever she likes to call herself name, or his doing, but luckily it's all came to an end. The judge himself, I'm surprised he didn't chuck this out sooner. But this chucking out comes at a big cost, and the cost is neither side to talk about each other, and neither side to approve abuse, harassment, threatening behaviour or other. But I can say one thing for sure, Oz Media can somewhat move on with his life and have no more financial drain. 80k is a lot of money, especially in a place like Scotland, to be honest. All I can do is wish Oz Media the absolute best and the biggest scope for moving on now. I know the situation hasn't finished in the sense that they're going to be fleshing this one out on, I think, on mediation, and I can only hope it goes in a constructive enough way for him to get to the point where he has no more connection with this woman. This woman has absolutely drained him stupid and drained him, I would say, of dignity at times. This guy Wanda, aside talked about there, one of the things she did to Wanda was expose his suicide note for one and all publicly online, and she has the shock audacity to send a cease and desist to him when she's doing that. Hypocrite. Right, that's all I can say on that matter. I'm going to see if there's other topics. Now, I believe, yeah, we covered the honey topic, and I've covered honey itself in a previous video, but it's good to see that people are wanting answers, and apparently the biggest hurt demographic of this situation is monetized YouTubers, right? Because they do what you call a partnership with things like honey to get the YouTube money, right? And the way honey's actually working there, as in honey is diverting money should be going to YouTube creators back into their own pockets, and that's an extremely naughty thing to be doing. But also, YouTubers, they don't exactly have huge wages and could dismiss this. They're actually losing a lot of money, and that's their income. And to be honest, any loss of wages that is illegitimate needs to be chased up, and anybody that has been caught up with honey scam or honey in any capacity, reach out and see if you need a little bit of help. So I've hopefully covered everything. I hope you are enjoying 2025, and until the next Walkie Talkie, I'll catch you soon.